Howdy folks, Effing Controller here, back with more Escape Velocity. Hopefully there will be no further horrible shrieks from my computer. No guarantees though. Given the way that I play, I mean, can you blame it? Why are you so bad? My computer just screams incessantly whenever I play, and just unavoidable. Speaking of screaming sounds, you may notice that the Rebel Destroyer bears a not-so-passing resemblance to the Argosy. Just something to think about. You may have noticed also that, there's a lot of rebels, there's a lot of Confederates, there's a lot of pirates, there's a lot of just honest working class captains out there trying to make a living. Where do we fit into all this? Well, to be honest with you, I don't really know. Haven't made a lot of choices here in this crazy mixed up galaxy about where our loyalties lie, whose interests we serve other than ours, and the algorithms, perhaps. It's a ooh baby, it's a wild world. That's what I'm trying to say. And it's hard to get by. And I'm just trying to get by. Is that in the same system? It's right next to it. That takes us a little bit off the path, though. But I tell you what, where is this? I can never remember where half of these systems are. It's just pathetic. We already looked at that one. Oh, God. Okay, I'm going to do that and the other one, too, because we're making pretty decent money doing these. And that's not that far. Med. All terrible prices. We would sell them for profits, but I think that we can do better. Especially, there's no reason to sell them if we can't buy anything either, so. Now, that's something I should bear in mind is, for instance, if I saw medical goods that were super cheap or luxury goods that were super cheap, probably would be a good idea to get rid of some of my other stuff if I could sell it for a profit. But yeah, I don't have an explanation for why the computer started screaming at me. Probably too many sounds being played at once. Doesn't normally have that problem. Jason Jones! Hello. Hello. Figure from history there. Doesn't have much to say, though. Kind of funny that he made an appearance, but he's not a interactable character, I guess. Whatever. Fine. I'll just move on. Alright, so we're landing not there. Merlin. Whoops. Way to go, dummy. There you go. Now you're landing. Okay. And we'll take a look. Bander frogs. For those of you who don't know, Jason Jones was I believe a founder of Bungie. Did he work on this game in some capacity? I don't actually know. Because, I mean, that's a different company, but Tau Ceti is in the game, so there's clearly some admiration there. So maybe that's all it is. It's just admiration. No big deal. Okay, we're landing. And we're trading stuff. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Yes, please. And metal is free here, essentially. So I'm going to fill up on it. Duly noted. That's a really great route. New Providence and anywhere that sells medical goods. Fantastic. I could ferry passengers. Sergil is not nearby, though. Now, I'm going to try to ingrain some memory, and yes, that is where I thought it was. Okay, I'm trying to make sure that I'm learning. And none of these are probably 10 tons. Get out of here. Get out of here. Maybe I should have just bought more metal. I don't know. Okay, so we're going back to turn 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. They don't trade metal. Do you trade metal? You trade metal. Let's actually go to Hodgson's World and refuel and see if they'll buy our metal for... Well, I think they'll buy it for more than 5 credits a ton. Just a hunch. Excellent. We're getting close to having about a half mil too, and I think what I'll do after we drop these colonists off is I'm going to go to a system where I happen to know that I can get a decent, or I have a decent chance of being able to buy upgrades. I think I can buy upgrades right out of the gate at this particular system that shall be disclosed later, but for now, I'm not telling you what it is, so as to build suspense. It's a narrative tool. Or something. And we're landing. We're landing. We're landing. We've landed. We're trading metal. Price is high. That's a phenomenal return. It's free real estate. Let's keep our eyes on the prize here. Let's not lose sight of what we're up to. Here we go. See what our efforts yield us, dear viewer. Slowly but surely. There we go. We appreciate the help you've given us with our operations, says the terraforming project foreman as he gives you another payment. If we ever need your help again, I'll look for you in the Terran Spaceport bar. All right? All right. Another 10,000 credits. Anything else? Not right now. That's okay. Just going to see if I can sell this crap, which I can. And I'm going to head to the Satori system. Have I been to this planet, Paulshife? I have not. Well, if that's how you even say it. I always have said it Paulshife. Paulshife. I don't know. It is probably a reference to something, but I'm just not familiar. I just don't know. You can fill a book up with what I don't know. Oh, you're just the worst. I'm cleared to land, but I overshot the planet a little bit. It is a beautiful world of rocky islands and gorgeous skies. It was one of the galaxy's more popular vacation spots before the Great War. Now it is home to the Rebel High Command and the rebellion's main troop training center and shipyard. So, if you should be so inclined to become a rebel, this is where you go. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to be a rebel, but this is where you would go. The reason you come here, though, is that you can get these upgrades. And I overestimated the cost of each of these upgrades. So that's, between those two, that's $250,000. And then that's puts us under, well, we can afford all of these. It's 420, right? Or 430. I'm going to buy all of these. So we're going to increase our thrust. We're increasing our overall engine speed by 150, which is a lot, actually. I think the shuttlecraft is at 300, and we're probably at 175 or something like that. And then we increase our rate of turn by 30 degrees a second. That's great, too. We have plenty of money left still. I mean, it's not ideal, but it's still something. That's great. And we have a rush delivery to Turin 5. I mean, come on. This is great. Ursa Minor Beta. Where the hell is that? It's way far away. Well, we could sail away. Did I make that joke already about the Enyo fuel refinery? Sail away, sail away, sail away. Anyways, that's actually, I'm going to take those because it's just too good to pass up. I don't know. Well, and then is that in that area? Kinda? Not really? Let's just not worry about that. Let's just go to Turin and then head on out. Now, behold! Look at that. Go Grease Lightning. Look at this. Are you kidding me? How nimble. Doing cookies in Paulshife here. Look at this. This is the Argosy Type R right here, folks. This thing is blazing fast, very maneuverable, can easily outrun missiles. Oh, baby. Oh, Billy! Look at this thing. God, it's fast. I didn't bother to check. I should have checked to see if it had the shield upgrades here, too. I think that those are not as exclusive. The upgrades that I just got are hard to come by. You can only get them on Paulshife or on Ruby, and there may be another planet where you can get them. I'm not sure, but in any event, they're reliably on Paulshife, so I just go there. Nothing here at the bar. That's okay. Could I trade anything here? I could, but it ain't worth it. Torgo. It's over there. It's letting me go. This poor computer. One, two. Actually, let's go through Seoul. 3, 4. We'll just actually stop there. Partially because I'm curious as to whether or not you can buy the upgrades I'm looking for on Luna or perhaps Stardock Alpha. I think Stardock Alpha has a outfitter. Maybe it doesn't. God, we're just really fast. Now, I didn't check. So it's October 29th. I doubt that it affects our warp speed. Yeah, it does not. That's okay. It would be nice. The reason I'm kind of, well, I'm looking at shields partially for survivability, so regardless of what I do, I can have a little bit more survivability, whether I want to be a pirate or a trader. And let's see here. Hold that thought. Okay, so they don't have... There's two upgrades that are relevant. The shield capacitor and then the shield booster, I think is what the other one's called. Oh, yeah, we could also... There you go. And this is great. We'll buy that. And they got basically nothing. Now, how much are those laser cannons? They're extremely cheap. Oh my goodness. This, by the way, is very important if you are planning to play in strict mode. Because then you can just pop into your escape pod and it's like you didn't die. Well, you lost your ship, but you don't lose your money or anything like that. So, and your fame still precedes you. Yes. Oh wait, I just bought all that crap. Oh boy, folks, I tell you, it's tough being me. I have to see if there's any resources left online that tell you where to buy those capacitors. We'll probably run into them, honestly. They're easy to come by. Because I feel like I've seen them in this playthrough even. I just didn't point them out because I didn't want to buy them just yet. Alright. And nice little bundle of credits. Magazines. Seems suspicious. I'm not going to buy metal here because I just refuse. If I can buy it possibly in a place where that just costs 5, I'm going to do that, yeah. We specialize in petroleum, deuterium, and alcohol, of course. Oh, that's so funny. I can't imagine that any of these are going to be more convenient. So, let's just go. Just get out of here. But yeah, now this feels like a ship. This feels really... It's just, it's a dream. It's a dream to drive this ship. Those upgrades are so huge. And again, much more affordable than I remember. I mean, the whole package is over 400,000 credits, but it's worth it. Little Rebel Patrol floating by. Has the largest number of crab species in the known galaxy. Well, I'll be dipped in shit. And rolled in peanuts. Mission computer. Sometimes, yeah, that mouse. This is a actual, you know, well, I'm looking at the back. It's an Apple Desktop Bus Mouse 2. Not to be confused with the Apple Desktop Bus Mouse, which was the square one, I think. Or the squared off one. Well, that actually could be confusing. It's the one that's more rectangular, but it's still slightly contoured. This one's rounded. But sometimes it's... Well, when I first got it, it simply would refuse to roll. It would get stuck sometimes. And if you've watched some of my streams where I was playing like Diablo and stuff, I got a little bit fussy at points because of that. Let's take that. And is there anything on the way? Dune is on the way. Dune is just a real handy planet. Where? Oh, it's over there. It's slightly off the path, though. It would be so great if you could just look at the map. As you were picking missions. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's really not that big of a deal. So, I'm doing that. I'm doing it. Although that's on the way too. Oh, boy. Well, we're fine. I accepted the mission I accepted, and I have to accept that. And who knows? Maybe this will be worth it for other reasons? Yeah? I haven't been going to the bars as much as I need to be. I think I should try to do that a little bit more. And after doing this next little run up to the north, I'm going to probably jog over to Turin, which is really close to my ultimate destination, and see if they have any more missions for me. I don't know on what basis they will start offering them again. Whether it's based on me having a certain amount of money or what it is, or if it's just they need more time to pass. Who knows? Do you? Post in the comments if you do. It's a little, what they call a call to action in the professional YouTubing world. I'm a pro. What? Oh, that's right. This is the wood planet. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Let's just move on. 1 and 2. Oh, I don't need to count. I'm too rich to have to count. Let's go to the bar, actually. This is the one. Our ship's gonna come in, folks. Yeah! We've made 1,500 credits. Wow. Wow. I should have watched the holovid too. I keep forgetting about that. Because medical supplies, especially, are subject to spikes in demand due to accidents and other such mishaps. I'm living a little bit dangerously. I'm jumping as soon as I get to the into the system, which isn't really prudent. Oh, I'm there. Is it Maxwell's purchase? Okay. And we're 5 days early. Good. Could have done one more jump, I guess, but glad that worked out. Ah, okay. 2 men at the next table are arguing. I'm telling you, Jenkins, one of them is saying, we don't have the capacity to run this excess today. The other one notices you staring at him. Hey, you're the captain of the S-38, aren't you? He asks. Interested in an easy 10,000 credits? Well, fine. Great, says the first man. We're with the operations department of Starbound Shipping. We have some extra packages that need to get to Dune, but all of our courier ships are out on other assignments. We'll load the cargo into your ship, and all you have to do is take it to Dune for an easy 10,000. Dune is close, so that's great. Buy root extract? What? Not interested. That may be worth our while to do that. Nothing else strikes me as being super worth it, though. Yeah, that's not great. we're going to do that. Because, actually, this is a great move. For reasons that you will soon see if you've forgotten. It's not a great move, but it's a good move. It's not the worst move, is what I'm trying to say. Would I go so far as to say it's a smooth move? I don't know about that. There's a defender. The worst ship in the game. You will only see them in Levo, and in certain other circumstances, in certain other systems. Actually, you'll see them in Lethe and Ares. It's part of the Lethe Sidonian War, but they're terrible. And we're going to Dune, doing our little Starbound mission. A couple of Starbound shipping employees unload the parcels from your ship's cargo bay. Thanks for the help, one of them says. We'll probably have work like this for you to do in the future, so keep your ears open. Okay. Yeah, that sounds okay to me. Snatches of conversation drift over from the table next to you. Rush job. Pirates. Lucrative. One of the table's occupants, a Starbound shipping officer, you realize, glances in your direction. Hey, look, there's effing Controller. He's fat and balding. I could pick him out of a lineup instantly, she says to her partner. Remember that job a while back? Hey, Captain, you want another job? Yes. Today's been a real nightmare, says the Starbound shipping rep. One of our couriers is down for engine repairs. Our engineer needs some repairs. Had a little bit too much of the deuterium, if you know what I mean. And suddenly we have this set of documents that needs to get to the Sauron system ASAP. Sauron's on the ass end of the galaxy. Ugh. We'll load them aboard your ship, and all you have to do is get them to Sauron by March 1st, 2174. So, the problem with this mission chain, I'm going to just tell you up front, is it's really intent... Oh, that's plenty of time. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to go on that tirade that I was about to go on. Actually, I'll explain. This is really a good mission chain for people who are just kind of starting out. They have a little fast ship, a little red Corvette. Or actually, a Corvette's an actual ship in this game, so that's a terrible reference. I could have blown up that Defender, by the way. I don't know why I didn't. I was rambling. In any event, what was I talking about? I don't like the sound of any of this. Don't run into those red things, by the way. They're not the end of the world, but they suck. So there's a pirate argosy there. That's fine. Let's get out of here. But you really want to do these missions when you're in kind of a fast ship that doesn't take 3 days to warp to different systems. Oh, and by the way, yeah, that pirate defender is part of this mission. But that's okay. We'll attend to him. Defenders are very fast, but they are frankly pathetic. I don't think I hit him with any of that. He's going to try to get in for some shots. And he did. Now I just have to keep him in shooting distance here. They're so weak that you actually... I don't think you can board a defender. They have no hull stat. So as soon as you break through their shields, they explode. They're terrible. And even in this ship that, frankly, it was not a good showing, but I was able to really easily handle that. Yes, you can always sell medical supplies for high here, so I'm just going to sell them off. Now, where were we? Tabletop, is that on the way to our ultimate destination? Bring it on over here. It kind of is. Kind of, sorta. Polaris isn't really. Well, kind of, sort of. Let's think this through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I like the other one better. Is there anything though that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's January 10th. I think that we can afford to get a little bit creative here. No, Sahara. These aren't very convenient, I gotta tell you. Yeah, that's been established. That one sucks. I'm not into it. I'm gonna just do what I'm doing. Now, when you kill enemy ships, whether they're enemies because of your political affiliation or because they're pirates or frankly if they're merchants, you increase your combat rating by a certain amount, and it depends on the type of ship. And in some cases I think that if it's a named captain it might increase it by a certain amount. Some missions also I think raise it. You want to be careful about that in some instances, because I think that there are instances where you will be attacked based on your rating. A lot of instances happening in this conversation, but in any instance, it's good to wait until you're really ready to get into combat before you actually start down that path in this game. At least that's my feeling, because there's a sharp divide between ships that are really combat vessels and ships that just aren't. Like the scout ship, for instance. That poor little man, just, it's quick as can be, but it cannot take any abuse. Same with the shuttlecraft. To a certain extent, I would say that's the same with the courier. It sucks for combat. And, oh, that's a shame. We would have had missions that would have brought us there. Okay, so we still have a good amount of time. New Britain. Oh. And all of the viewers from the UK have turned off the episode. And they are right to do so. That doesn't seem right. Ah, that's the ticket. Okay, we're just going to do this and not worry too much about it. I also should consider just buying hull upgrades. They're not not the titanium. Well, titanium is the best one that you can buy. And if I'm not mistaken, you can buy multiple layers of some of the armors. We'll see. We'll see once we get to the destination here. Presuming they have upgrades. And let's keep an eye on how much that this mission gives us. Because yeah, this isn't really a courier ship. There is literally a courier class of ship in this game, so why would you be doing all this document delivery nonsense in this type of ship? Boy, you know, You probably don't want to. I would say it's best for when you're just starting out. Whoa. Those aren't actually going to hit us. Not going to do damage to us, I should say. But anyways, it's something that would be best for someone in a scout ship or a courier or even a shuttlecraft. Starbound rep on hand to meet you at the Sauron spaceport looks relieved to see that you managed to get the documents to their destination on time. That's twice you've saved us from financial loss, he says. We'll definitely be calling on your services in the future. That's great. That was 15,000. Okay. Well, wasn't quite as thrilling as I had anticipated. We have missions to Alcadion, which takes us to Turin. So let's actually take both of those. Because I want to go there again and see if... Oh, well, don't mind if I do. And I think I can sell industrial goods for a pretty penny in Turin, at least. And I don't know if this is an inhabited system. I certainly haven't been through there yet. It kind of speaks to the possibility that it is not. So 90,000 credits for Durasteel. It doesn't tell you how much it boosts your armor by. Armaplast is a nice upgrade if you're just in one of the cheap ships. It takes only 5 tons, but it's not as cost effective as just getting a layer of Durasteel, I think. I really want the shields. I'm just going to hold off. I'm not going to worry about it. Okay. To Alcadion. He's going to shoot at me. Nope. He wasn't close enough. Oh boy. We're fine. Now Darwin might have that that upgrade I'm looking for. I'm going to land here when we warp. And at least get an idea for how much it costs. Now, there's going to be pirates here. But they're being kept busy by Confederates, so it's fine. It's an extremely dangerous place for a law-abiding citizen. I'm good. Yes. But we had actual business here. The shield booster and the shield capacitor. So this increases your overall shield capacity. I can't remember exactly how many shield points the Argosy has. Is it 60? And this would increase it by another 15. Something like that. Tritanium is the one that I was talking about earlier. I can't really justify using that much space for it. This is a fantastic little device. I can only buy one. I can buy... Well, I'll only be able to afford one of these. I could, however, buy another one at a later point in time. We are now starting to look a little bit more ferocious. And I might just buy a couple of these. Oh, I can buy more. I can buy 3. Can I buy another one of these? Well, I actually don't have that much money left now. Well, it's enough. It's not enough to buy that. Well, just nice to have. How opportune. What impeccable timing, sir. Would you like to see a demonstration of my power? He also got hit by a rebel. Well, yeah. So let's look at those shields. They're recharging at a fair clip. I like it. I like where this is going. Speaking of going, we want to be going this way. Kind of unfortunate that we had a rebel here to spoil the party, but curious. Now, same problem here, folks. That gunboat is probably going to be able to handle that. Yeah, it's already dead. I can't believe I've gotten this far without considering the possibility of putting a torpedo launcher on this fine vessel. I think I kind of have to. I don't normally like torpedoes all that much. They're okay. They're definitely... I use them in this game. But they're... Let me see how much they cost. Well, I can buy individual torpedoes. The problem with torpedoes is that they do take up a fair amount of space just for the actual munitions. But I don't remember how much the launcher actually costs and how much space it uses. Okay, we're going to go to Alcadion. I also didn't check. Did I check the commodity market? Did it not have one there? Well, I think we're starting to move towards the point of not really worrying too much about commodities, perhaps, other than where to sell them once we get them through non-traditional means, shall we say. The Risa system. Ooh. Sexy. God damn it. Didn't quite do the cheeky turn right. I did it completely wrong, in fact. Now, I'm not going to be checking out the spaceport bar so much because I want to work through the mission chain with Turin. Oh, this is not good. Yeah. Oh, why did I was so slow on the response there. Rockets will hit anything in their way. Torpedoes are a little bit more finesse. Rockets. Okay. We got our little bundle of credits there. I will absolutely sell that. Buy these. Equipment, I think, might sell for quite a bit in Turin. I mean, that's tempting, but it's out of the way. It's not that far. Tell you what, I'm going to accept these because the money's good. Oh wait, we just did that. Hit the bar. Nothing here. Okay. We're going to go to New Scotland in the next episode and then hit up Turin 5 and see if we can get any more progression through the Turin 5 terraforming chain. I'll catch you guys in the next episode. See you then.